And many times in our life, in today's world, there are limitations that somebody's trying to place on us. Let me share some negative limitations that are trying to hold you down and limit your destiny. There is the racial prejudice that keeps people in limitation. Racial prejudice, if there's any place where it is more prominent, it is the very country that calls itself the land of the free. That some people cannot be free on grounds of what they look like. The land of the free has become the land of the shackled. Numbers 12 verse 1. Even among the children of Israel, there was prejudice. In the house of Moses, his own sister hated the fact that he married an Ethiopian woman. Numbers 12:1 says, and Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman. Ethiopia there does not mean the current country known as Ethiopia. Ethiopia actually means black face. Ethi is color. Opia, optic. Ethiopia therefore means a person of a black face. She's a Canaanite woman. Remember, her father was Jethro. And Canaanites were people of color. So Ethi, color. Opia, optic. She was a woman of color with a black face. And they discriminated against her. They forgot that it was her father that took care of their brother. Somebody's using race to put you down. But heaven will make your destiny to manifest. I said your destiny will manifest. Your calling will manifest. Balloons don't rise because they are yellow, green, or blue. They rise because of the helium inside them. If there's something in you, you must rise. And since Christ dwells in you, you will rise. I said you will rise. Your children will rise. The day is going to come when your children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character and their ability to deliver. I'm declaring and decreeing today that you will get there. Don't let nobody put you down. Don't let nobody use your skin. If you check below the face, you will find that really color is 1/16 of an inch. And how big is 1/16 of an inch? It's a microcosm. It is so tiny, it is almost missable. Once you remove that 1/16 of an inch, you will not know whose body you are looking at. Blood is the same. Flesh is the same. Everything is the same. But because since 300 years, a European doctor from Germany have used color to discriminate and distinguish men. It has been used around the world. He called whites Caucasians. And many have never sat down to say, what is Caucasian? The man was so stupid to think that white people came out of the Caucasus Mountains. And that's why they are called Caucasians. And nobody emanated from the Caucasus Mountains. Science has since shown that all humans came either out of Iraq or out of Africa. That the first woman was a colored woman. That's why it was called Adam. Adam means a man of color. Because you can't take black out of white, but you can take all colors out of black. I don't want to sound raised, but I'm just trying to let you know. Don't let nobody put you down. You are a man of God. You are a woman of God. You are a person of destiny. You carry destiny. You carry purpose. So if someone is using that measuring line to try to say, well, because of your kind of people. What kind of people? No way, man. I will be an achiever, not because of my color, but because I'm a child of God. But if you allow prejudice to come into your mind, you will believe it and you will behave it. But if you don't hear evil and you don't know evil, you will grow. You'll be blessed. You will rise. You will be the best that you will be. Glory to God. Sometimes it's the information people hear that colors their mind. Is somebody hearing me? It is what some people just believe that begins to make them think they are lesser. You are not lesser than anyone. Is someone hearing me this morning? A young man was in a mathematical class, And on the final exams, he was late to get to the class. And after everybody had finished, he told the lecturer, I came late, can I continue? He said, yeah. In fact, you can copy the question and go home with it. Since they are mathematical problem, you have to solve yourself. Following day, they were now reviewing the answers. When they stopped at the 6th question, he said, sir, but there are 7 questions. Everybody said, no, there are 6 questions. He said, no, there are 7 questions. The teacher said, where did you get the 7th question? He said, there was one more mathematical problem you put on the board. So I went home and solved that one which you wrote on the board. The teacher said, you solved the mathematical problem on the board? He said, yes. He said, if I didn't sleep till daybreak until I cracked it. The teacher said, bring it out, let's see. So after they reviewed the 6, this 7th one, the teacher was shocked that he found solution. The teacher was actually teaching before the exams to tell the student, this is one mathematical problem that Albert Einstein could not solve. But the boy did not hear evil. He did not see evil. He took the problem home and he cracked the problem. When you allow yourself to hear evil, you believe in evil. But from today, you will rise. I said you will rise. I'd like you to say, I will rise. In spite of my color, I will rise in the name of Jesus. It's good to have information, but sometimes information can bind you. According to aeronautical law,